Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a defining moment that could unlock your true potential. Today we're embarking on a journey to uncover a subject that fuels ambition, sets hearts ablaze, and illuminates the road to unmatched greatness, the secrets to always winning. Winning isn't merely about the accolades or the applause, it's about evolving into the kind of person who naturally draws success in every corner of life. Together, let's unlock these transformative principles that promise to ignite your path to being truly unstoppable. Winning, my friends, is a personal journey. It's not defined by what others think or what society tells us it should be. We all have our own unique dreams, and that's what makes the idea of winning so powerful. For some, winning is a big, fat bank account. For others, it's the joy of waking up feeling healthy and strong. It could be the deep connections we build with the people we love, or that inner peace that comes from knowing who we are and what we stand for. The truth is, winning doesn't look the same for everyone. But there is one thing we must all have in common if we want to truly win in life: clarity. Without clarity, we're wandering in the dark, unsure of where we're headed or why we're even going in that direction. It's like a ship out at sea, no compass, no map, just drifting along. When we lack a clear vision, we waste time and energy, hoping we'll stumble onto success by chance. But hope is not a strategy. You need a plan. You need a vision. You need to define with absolute certainty what winning looks like for you. The first step is simple. Take a moment to really think about it. What do you want? No one can answer that for you. It's not about what your parents want, what your friends expect, or what the world tells you should be important. It's about your vision of your best life. Don't wait for permission to dream big. You owe it to yourself to think boldly, to dream beyond what's comfortable, beyond what's safe. When you picture your future, what do you see? Close your eyes and imagine yourself at the top of your game in the life you've always dreamed of. What does that success feel like? What does it look like? Get clear on it. Then make that vision real. Write it down. Don't just think about it, put it in front of you on paper. There's magic in the act of writing your goals, your dreams, your vision for success. It makes it real. It makes it tangible. It becomes a commitment. When you write something down, it transforms from a wish to a goal, from a dream to a plan. And when you've written it, own it. This is your vision. No one else can dictate what your success should be. This is yours to claim. Once you've defined it, go after it. Own the pursuit. This isn't something to sit on the sidelines for. Life is not a spectator sport. It's about action. The path to success is paved with decisions, sacrifices, and relentless pursuit. When you have clarity, every decision becomes easier because you're moving towards something you're clear about. You know where you're going. Every step, no matter how small, takes you closer to the vision you've laid out for yourself. Clarity gives power, my friends. It's the fuel that will keep you going when the road gets tough. It's the fire that will push you through the hard days, the setbacks, and the challenges. So define your version of winning. Own it. Pursue it relentlessly. And remember, when you have clarity, success isn't just a possibility, it's an inevitable outcome. The truth is, the most important battles you'll ever fight are not the ones you face in the outside world, they are the ones you fight in your own mind. Your mind, my friends, is the engine that drives everything in your life. It's the birthplace of every success and the root of every failure. The stories you tell yourself, the beliefs you hold about who you are and what you're capable of, become the reality you experience. So if you want to win in life, if you want to achieve greatness, you must first adopt the mindset of a winner. The power of belief cannot be overstated. The mind is not a passive observer. It's an active participant in shaping your future. If you go through life thinking that you're not good enough, that success is for someone else, or that you're destined to fail, that belief will become your reality. On the other hand, when you decide deep in your core that you can succeed, that you can overcome any obstacle, No matter how difficult, that belief will drive you forward, even in the face of adversity. It all starts with a simple decision to believe that you can. Replace the voices of doubt, fear, and uncertainty with determination, courage, and confidence. Doubt is a dream killer. It paralyzes you. It keeps you stuck in a state of inaction, robbing you of opportunities. But determination, on the other hand, is the force that propels you forward. It's the fuel that keeps you moving. Even when the road gets rough, when the odds are stacked against you, and when others doubt your abilities. Winners don't see problems, they see opportunities to grow. Every challenge, every setback is just a chance to get stronger, to sharpen your skills, to build your character. When things go wrong, and they will, at some point, don't let yourself be consumed by frustration or defeat. Instead, look at the situation and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? The greatest victories often come from the toughest battles. Life is full of tests. There will be times when you'll feel like giving up, times when the weight of your challenges will feel unbearable. But the winners, the ones who rise above, are the ones who embrace these challenges as their training ground, not as their tombstone. Every difficulty you face is just preparing you for something greater. It's not the end of the road, it's a stepping stone to your ultimate success. You see, your mindset is everything. It shapes how you perceive the world and how you respond to it. A winning mindset sees opportunity in every situation. It believes that there's always a way forward, no matter how impossible the path might seem. It understands that the journey is just as important as the destination, and that the struggles along the way are what build the strength needed to achieve true success. So adopt a winning mindset today. Believe that you can, and you will. Make a commitment to see every challenge as a chance to improve. Replace your doubts with determination and turn every setback into a stepping stone. When you do, you'll realize that success isn't something you're waiting for. It's something that's already within you, waiting to be unlocked. Victory is not something that simply happens to you by chance. It's something that is earned, and the key to earning it lies in one crucial factor: preparation. Whether you're about to step into a business meeting, take on a new project, face a competitive challenge, or make a life-changing decision, one thing is certain: those who are prepared are the ones who win. It's not enough to hope for success, you must be ready for it when it arrives. And the only way to be ready is through deliberate, consistent preparation. Preparation isn't just a nice to have, it's a must-have. It's the difference between stumbling through life and seizing the opportunities that come your way with confidence and power. Think about it. How many times have you stepped into a situation unsure of what to expect and felt the overwhelming sense of fear or doubt creep in? That's because you weren't prepared. When you aren't prepared, you're left at the mercy of circumstances, relying on luck or hoping that things will go your way. But when you prepare, you take control. You're ready for whatever comes at you, and that knowledge alone is empowering. Preparation builds confidence. When you know you've done the work, when you've studied, practiced, and anticipated what's ahead, there's a calm assurance that comes with it. You're no longer questioning whether you're good enough or if you're capable of handling the task. You know you are. The effort you've put in makes you resilient, focused, and ready to act. And in those moments when others might be flustered or unsure, your preparedness allows you to stand strong and make clear, confident decisions. Winners don't wing it. They don't hope things will just fall into place. They put in the work. They study their craft. They practice relentlessly. They visualize the challenges ahead and create strategies to overcome them. Preparation is a constant cycle of learning and improving. It's not a one-time event, it's an ongoing commitment to excellence. The more you prepare, the better you become. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes to handle whatever life throws your way. Fear is something we all face. It's an inevitable part of stepping into the unknown, of facing challenges that seem bigger than ourselves. But preparation eliminates fear. Fear comes from the unknown, from uncertainty, from not being equipped to handle the situation at hand. When you prepare, you close the door on that fear because you know you've done everything possible to be ready. You've done the work. You've honed your skills. You've researched, rehearsed, and refined your approach. And when the moment arrives, you walk into it with the certainty that you can handle whatever comes your way. So make preparation a habit. Don't wait for the opportunity to arrive before you start preparing. Take the time, every single day, to invest in your success. Whether it's learning something new, practicing a skill, or anticipating challenges, the effort you put into preparation today will determine how easily you succeed tomorrow. When you master the habit of preparation, victory becomes a natural result, not a stroke of luck. You don't have to hope for success, you create it. Dreams, no matter how grand or beautiful, are nothing more than fleeting thoughts without action. We all have dreams, aspirations, and goals. But the difference between those who achieve and those who remain stagnant is action. Dreams are the seed, but action is the soil that allows them to grow. The time to act is now, not later, not when the stars align or the perfect moment arrives, because that moment rarely comes. The truth is, if you're waiting for everything to be perfect, you'll be waiting forever. The path to success isn't paved with waiting, it's paved with doing. One of the biggest killers of progress is hesitation. The longer you hesitate, the harder it becomes to take that first step. It's easy to get stuck in analysis, to overthink every possibility and weigh every risk. But this delay, this constant hesitation, doesn't serve you. It keeps you trapped in a cycle of indecision, filled with what ifs and might be's. Winners, on the other hand, understand that hesitation kills momentum. They know that inaction creates doubt and fear. When you sit on the sidelines waiting for the right moment, you lose precious time. Winners take decisive action, even when the full picture is unclear. They know that the first step is the hardest, but once you start moving, everything becomes clearer. It's not about waiting for the perfect conditions. Those conditions rarely exist. Life is messy, unpredictable, and full of surprises. There will never be a time when the path is completely smooth, the timing perfect, or the risks non-existent. But the people who succeed don't let those conditions hold them back. They act anyway. They take that first step, even if it's small. They understand that action breeds clarity. The more you do, the more you learn. The more you move, the more you discover about yourself, about the challenges you face, and about the opportunities that exist. The process of moving forward brings new insights, new perspectives, and new possibilities. You'll never see all the paths in front of you until you start walking. Sometimes people get paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong decision. They worry about taking a wrong turn or failing along the way. But here's the truth: a wrong decision is better than no decision at all. A wrong decision gives you something invaluable lessons. It teaches you what works and what doesn't. It shows you where to adjust, what to improve, and how to get better. But inaction, that gives you nothing. It keeps you stuck, forever wondering what could have been. Winners understand that mistakes are part of the journey. They learn from them and grow stronger because of them. So take decisive action today. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The moment is now. Even if you're unsure, even if the road ahead is foggy, take the first step. It doesn't have to be huge, it just has to be a step forward. The more you act, the more you'll learn, and the more momentum you'll build. Success is not a matter of waiting, it's a matter of doing. So stop dreaming and start doing. Your future is waiting for you to take that first step. Life is unpredictable, and it's never as smooth as we hope it will be. There will be moments when the road ahead seems clear, but just as easily obstacles will appear out of nowhere, knocking us off course. These challenges are not exceptions, they are part of the journey. Life will test you. It will push you to your limits. And when it does, the real question is not whether you will face hardship, but how you will respond to it. Winners know the answer to this question. They know that failure isn't final unless you quit. Resilience, the ability to rise after a fall, to persist despite obstacles, To bounce back from hardship is the key that separates the winners from the rest. Resilience is not a trait you're born with, it's something you cultivate. It's something you develop through experience, through facing adversity, and through learning how to keep going when things don't go as planned. It's easy to stay motivated when everything is going well. It's easy to keep your head high when success comes easily. But the real measure of who you are, the real test of your character, comes in those moments when life challenges you. When you feel like giving up, when everything seems to be falling apart, that's when your resilience matters most. Every time you face a setback, you have a choice. You can let it defeat you, or you can choose to grow stronger. The most successful people in the world didn't achieve greatness by avoiding failure. They got there by failing, learning from those failures, and getting back up every single time. They learned that failure isn't the end, it's just a step in the process. It's part of the road to success. And those who embrace this reality don't just survive life's tests, they thrive because of them. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. It's not in times of comfort that we become our best selves, it's in times of struggle. The hardest moments in your life are shaping you into the person you are meant to be. This adversity forces you to grow. It pushes you to dig deeper, to find reserves of strength you didn't even know you had. It makes you smarter, wiser, more capable. Every setback you face is not a mark of defeat, but an opportunity to learn, to evolve, and to rise to a new level. The key to resilience is your mindset. Life doesn't owe you anything. You will face hardships, challenges, disappointments. But you have the power to decide how you respond. Will you let setbacks break you? Or will you rise up stronger than before, with a renewed sense of purpose and determination? The answer is in your hands. Winners don't see adversity as something to fear. They see it as something to embrace. They know that with every challenge, they're becoming more resilient, more capable, and more prepared for the next step in their journey. So when life tests you, and it will remember this, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Embrace the difficulties as part of your story. Each challenge is an opportunity to grow, to push through, to bounce back stronger and smarter. Resilience is what will carry you through the toughest moments. And when you cultivate it, there's nothing that can stop you from reaching the success you deserve. Life will test you, but with resilience, you'll pass every test. The people you choose to surround yourself with will determine the course of your life. You may not realize it, but every person you allow into your inner circle has an impact on you, on your thoughts, on your actions, and ultimately on your success. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Let that sink in for a moment. The energy, attitudes, and behaviors of the people around you will shape your own. If you want to succeed, if you want to build something extraordinary, you must choose your company carefully. Winners understand this principle deeply. They know that to get to where they want to go, they must surround themselves with people who elevate them, who challenge them, and who inspire them to be better. When you are surrounded by others who are striving for success, you can't help but raise your own standards. The way they think, the way they approach challenges, the way they work, all of it rubs off on you. Success becomes contagious when you spend time with those who are already walking the path. It's not about comparing yourself to them, it's about learning from them. Winners associate with other winners because they know that they don't have all the answers. They seek mentors, people who have already been where they want to go, and they learn from their experiences. The wisdom you gain from others who have already paved the way is invaluable. It shortens your learning curve and helps you avoid the mistakes they made. But it's not just about seeking out people who have achieved success. It's about finding those who have the mindset of success. Winners don't hang around people who constantly complain, make excuses, or talk about what they can't do. They know that negativity is a poison that will kill your dreams. Negative influences drain your energy. They chip away at your enthusiasm and fill your mind with doubts. You can't afford to let that kind of energy into your life. Surrounding yourself with negative people is like trying to run a marathon with weights on your legs. It slows you down, it drains your motivation, and it keeps you stuck in the same place. On the other hand, Positive influences are like a spark that lights your fire. When you spend time with people who are driven, who are optimistic, who are always striving to be better, it pushes you to do the same. Positive people challenge you to reach higher, to dream bigger, and to act with confidence. They help you see possibilities that you may have missed. When you're around people who believe in you, you start to believe in yourself even more. You begin to understand that no challenge is too great, no obstacle is too big. Winners push each other to go further, faster, and harder. So take a long, hard look at your circle. Who are you spending the most time with? Are they helping you move closer to your goals, or are they holding you back? Are they supporting your dreams, or are they draining your energy? If you want to achieve greatness, you must surround yourself with people who are also committed to greatness. Choose your circle wisely and make sure it includes people who inspire, challenge, and elevate you. The right people will help you become the best version of yourself and will push you to places you never thought possible. Winners understand that success is not achieved alone, it's achieved together, with the right people by your side. Choose your circle of influence and watch your life transform. The world doesn't stop moving, and neither should you. If you want to stay ahead of the curve, if you want to be a winner in life, you must embrace the principle of lifelong learning. The truth is, success isn't a destination, it's a journey. And on that journey, the only way to stay ahead, to continue growing, and to keep achieving more, is to keep learning. The world around you is constantly changing. New technologies, new ideas, new opportunities, everything evolves. If you're not learning, you're falling behind. Winners understand that. They know that to remain relevant and continue progressing, they must commit to growth, both personally and professionally. Learning isn't just about reading books or attending seminars, although those are vital. It's about fostering an insatiable curiosity, a drive to keep expanding your mind and your understanding. Every person you meet, every book you read, every experience you have is an opportunity to learn something new. Life itself is the greatest teacher, but you must be open to its lessons. Winners don't rest on what they already know. They are always asking questions, seeking answers, looking for ways to improve. They are never satisfied with where they are constantly looking for the next opportunity to grow. But it's not just about accumulating knowledge. It's about expanding your perspective. You see, learning isn't just about filling your head with facts, it's about changing the way you think. It's about challenging your assumptions, breaking free from limiting beliefs, and embracing new ideas. The more you learn, the more you open yourself up to new ways of thinking, new ways of solving problems, and new ways of living. Growth doesn't just happen in the classroom or at a seminar, it happens in your mind, in the way you view the world, and in the way you approach challenges. And that's what keeps you one step ahead of everyone else. When you commit to lifelong learning, you are actively investing in your future. Every new skill you acquire, every lesson you learn puts you in a better position to succeed. It sharpens your edge, gives you a deeper understanding, and prepares you for the next stage of your journey. The more you learn, the more confident you become, because you know that you are equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Winners know that growth is the key to sustaining success. They understand that resting on their laurels is never an option. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing. And when you stop growing, you start to wither. So make a commitment today to be a lifelong learner. Don't just learn for the sake of knowledge, learn to expand your horizons, to improve yourself, and to make a greater impact in the world. Read books that challenge you. Attend seminars that push you to think differently. Stay curious and never stop asking questions. Every time you learn something new, you're making yourself better, stronger, and more prepared for the opportunities and challenges ahead. Growth is the foundation of success. And as long as you keep learning, you will always stay one step ahead of the game. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the world. It's easy to get caught up in what you don't have, to focus on what's missing or what's wrong. But the truth is, that kind of thinking will never take you where you want to go. It will keep you stuck in a mindset of scarcity, always feeling like there's never enough. But when you choose to focus on what you do have, something incredible happens. You shift your perspective from one of lack to one of abundance. You begin to see the world through a lens of possibility, and that's where the magic happens. Gratitude is the fuel that powers positivity. It is the key to unlocking a life filled with joy, success, and fulfillment. The more you practice gratitude, the more you invite good things into your life. It's not about waiting for everything to be perfect. It's about appreciating the blessings you have right now. Winners understand this. They know that success isn't just about achieving big goals. It's about celebrating the small victories along the way. Every step forward is worth acknowledging. Every accomplishment, no matter how small, is a reason to be grateful. When you practice gratitude, you start to change your internal dialogue. Instead of focusing on what's not working or what's missing, you begin to recognize and appreciate the abundance that already exists in your life. You start to notice the opportunities, the people, and the resources that are all around you. Gratitude shifts your mindset. It helps you move from a place of desperation to a place of contentment, from a place of fear to a place of hope. It reminds you that you are already blessed, already equipped with everything you need to succeed. But the power of gratitude doesn't stop there. When you begin each day with gratitude, you set the tone for everything that follows. It becomes the foundation for your actions, your thoughts, and your emotions. You wake up with a sense of purpose and positivity, ready to tackle whatever comes your way. And when you end your day with gratitude, you reflect on the blessings of the day, no matter how challenging it may have been. It allows you to sleep with peace in your heart, knowing that you are moving in the right direction, one step at a time. Gratitude is a mindset, a way of life. It's about choosing to see the good, even when things are tough. It's about recognizing that even in the darkest moments, there is something to be thankful for. And the more you practice it, the more it becomes ingrained in your life. It becomes second nature, and before long, you'll notice that your entire perspective on life has shifted. You will begin to attract more of what you're grateful for, and in turn, you'll experience more joy, success, and fulfillment. So start today. Make gratitude a daily practice. Celebrate the small victories, the little moments of progress, and the abundance that surrounds you. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you unlock a world of possibility. And when you make gratitude the cornerstone of your life, you will find that everything else falls into place. Discipline is the foundation upon which success is built. It's the bridge that connects the goals you set to the results you achieve. Without discipline, goals are nothing more than wishes, dreams that remain unfulfilled, plans that never come to fruition. You see, it's not enough to simply dream big or set lofty goals. If you don't have the discipline to follow through, those dreams will slip away, lost to the winds of procrastination and distraction. Discipline is what turns intention into reality, and without it, no amount of ambition can carry you to the finish line. Winners understand this better than anyone. They know that success is not about grand gestures or occasional bursts of effort. It's about showing up day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it. There will be days when you're tired, when motivation is nowhere to be found, when the odds seem stacked against you. But winners push through anyway. They don't wait for the right moment or the perfect conditions because they know there will never be a perfect time to start. They show up, they put in the work, and they keep moving forward no matter how they feel. Discipline is not about perfection. It's about consistency. The truth is, you won't always have a perfect day. Some days will be better than others, and some days you'll fall short. But it's not the occasional failure that matters, it's the consistent effort you put in over time. Small, daily actions, those seemingly insignificant steps you take every day, are what ultimately lead to extraordinary results. It's the habit of showing up when it's hard, of putting in the work even when it feels uncomfortable, that separates the winners from the rest. When you practice discipline, you begin to understand that every action counts. Whether it's dedicating an extra hour to your craft, pushing yourself to keep going when you want to quit, or following through on your commitments, every single action compounds. Just like a small stream carving its way through rock, small, consistent actions over time create massive change. It's the discipline to do the little things day after day that adds up to big success. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of discipline is its ability to build momentum. When you maintain consistency, you start to build a rhythm. And when you build a rhythm, you create momentum. Momentum makes it easier to keep going, even when the road gets tough. The hardest part of any journey is getting started, but once you have the discipline to show up, the rest becomes easier. So embrace discipline as a way of life. Commit to showing up, even when it's tough, even when you'd rather quit. Honor your routines, keep your promises to yourself, and remember that it's the small daily actions that will lead you to extraordinary outcomes. Discipline isn't glamorous, but it's the secret ingredient that turns dreams into reality. And with relentless discipline, you will move closer to your goals every single day, no matter the challenges you face. The results will speak for themselves. Winning is not merely about reaching the pinnacle of success for yourself. It's about the legacy you leave and the positive impact you make on the world around you. True success is measured by how much you contribute, not just how much you accumulate. If your success stops with you, then it's incomplete. It's not about hoarding wealth, recognition, or achievements, it's about sharing them. When you lift others, you rise higher yourself. The energy you put into helping others is the energy that multiplies and comes back to you in ways you never expected. There's an undeniable power in contribution. When you give, whether it's your time, your resources, or your wisdom, you open the door to exponential growth, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. By sharing what you know, offering support, or giving generously to those who need it most, you create a ripple effect. That ripple expands beyond what you could ever imagine. One small act of kindness or encouragement can lead to something far greater, affecting the lives of people in ways you may never see. But even if you never witness the full scope of your impact, the truth is that it doesn't matter. The difference you make in someone's life will last long after you've moved on. When you make contributing to others a part of your journey, you shift your focus from what you can gain to what you can give. And in doing so, you find that the more you give, the more you get. It's not just about material rewards, it's about the richness that comes from knowing you've made a meaningful difference. It's about the fulfillment that arises from being part of something larger than yourself. You'll experience a sense of joy, satisfaction, and peace that no amount of wealth or personal success could ever bring. When you contribute to the success and well-being of others, you begin to understand what true wealth really is. Contribution is a powerful tool that not only enhances the lives of those you help, but it also transforms your own. The more you give, the more you learn. The more you help others, the more you grow. You see, when you share your knowledge, your resources, or your time, you learn how to be a better version of yourself. You develop empathy, understanding, and compassion. You become the person others turn to, not just for what you can give, but for who you've become through giving. So don't hold back. Share what you know, lift others up, and give generously. Make contribution a key pillar in your life. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, adds to the greater good and contributes to a legacy that will live on long after you're gone. The more you give, the more you'll find that the world becomes a better place. And in return, you'll receive more than you ever thought possible. Winning in the end is not just about personal gain. It's about making a difference. And in doing so, creating a ripple effect that spreads positivity and leaves a lasting legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the secrets to always winning. Define what success means to you. Adopt the mindset, habits, and relationships that lead to greatness. Embrace challenges as opportunities and never stop learning, growing, and giving. Remember, winning isn't a destination, it's a way of life. Now go out there and claim your victory.